Muslims believe there are references in the Bible to the coming of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. These references are seen as prophecies of a final prophet who would complete God's message to humanity. These verses are 1. Deuteronomy 18:18, a prophet like Moses. I will raise up for them a prophet like you from amongst their brethren, and I will put my words in his mouth, and he shall speak to them all that I've commanded him to. A prophet like you means prophet similar to Moses. Both Moses and Muhammad were lawgivers and leaders of nations, and had natural births and deaths. Amongst their brethren refers to the Ishmaelites, who were brethren of the Israelites. Muhammad, peace be upon him, was a descendant of Ishmael and the son of Abraham. I will put my words in his mouth aligns with how Muhammad received the Quran through revelation and recited it to others. 2. Isaiah 29:12, the illiterate prophet. And the book is delivered to him who is not learnt, saying, read this, please. And he says, I am not learnt. This is seen as a prophecy of the first revelation to Muhammad, peace be upon him, in the cave of the Hira, when the angel Gabriel, commanded him to read, and he replied, I am not learned. Muhammad's illiteracy highlights the divine nature of the Quran, as he could have not authorized it himself. 3. Song of Solomon 5-16, mention of Muhammad. His mouth is most sweet, yes, he is altogether lovely. This is my beloved, and this is my friend, O daughters of Jerusalem. The Hebrew word translated as altogether lovely is Muhammadin, which is closely resembles as Muhammad. Some scholars argue this verse indirectly refers to the prophet, while the context of Song of Solomon is poetic. Muslims see linguistic parallels as significant. 4. John 14:16-17, the Comforter. And I will pray to the Father, and he shall give you another Comforter, and he may abide with you forever. The Comforter, which means Parakletos in Greek, is often interpreted by Muslims as a reference to Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Some argue the original term is Parakletos, meaning the praised one, which aligns with the name Prophet Muhammad, or Muhammad, meaning praised. The Comforter is described as someone who will guide people into the truth, a role fulfilled by Muhammad, peace be upon him, through the Quran. 5. John 16:7-13, the Spirit of Truth. Nevertheless, I tell you the truth, it is to your advantage that I go away, for it. If I do not go away, the Helper will not come to you. When the Spirit of Truth comes, he will guide you into all that is true. This passage is interpreted as a prophecy of Muhammad's coming. The Spirit of Truth is understood as a title for Muhammad, who brought the final message of Islam, which Muslims believe in the ultimate truth. 6. Habakkuk 3-3, the Holy One from Paran. God came from Teman, and the Holy One from Mount Paran. His glory covered the heavens, and the earth was full of his praise. Paran is not identified as the area around Mecca where Prophet Muhammad was born and he began his mission. This verse is seen as describing the spread of Islam and the Prophet's role in glorifying God. Muslims view these verses as evidence of divine continuity between the Abrahamic faith. While interpretations vary among scholars and traditions, the Quran states those who follow the messenger, the unlettered prophet, whom they find written in what they have of the Torah and the Gospel, Quran 7-157.